Okay, welcome to Brigu and Nadi. Today we are going to discuss siblings. Siblings means our brothers and sisters. So first let's discuss certain rules and then we will go for charts. Suppose you take in any horoscope, Jupiter is associated any planets in the 12th house and 2nd house, and these directions generally will denote our siblings. So it may be not only 12th house, it may be 11th house or even 10th house. And when it comes to 2nd house and 3rd house, so 2nd house direction and 12th house direction, if there are any planets, so before Jupiter preceding houses denote the elder siblings, and Jupiter's succeeding houses denote younger siblings. So whether he has elder siblings or younger siblings, only Jupiter will tell. Jupiter preceding house will denote that. If there are any planets in preceding houses, then we can say the native will have elder brothers, elder sister also. In the similar way, Jupiter has any planet in the succeeding houses, in the 2nd house or 3rd house, as I told you, 2nd house direction, then the native will have younger siblings. And when it comes to Mars, so here we have two concepts. One is Brigu Nadi and another one is Nandi Nadi. In Brigu Nadi, actually, we consider Jupiter, and in Nandi Nadi, we can say Mars. So here, Mars conjoined planets. Suppose Mars is conjoined with how many planets? The more planets Mars is conjoined, the more planets Mars is conjoined, the more siblings the native will have. So suppose Mars denotes the number of siblings a native has. So Mars is connected with how many planets? We can count and we can predict the number of siblings. Mercury is younger siblings, so it may be younger sister or younger brother. Here youngest, not younger, youngest in signs. Even means from Aries, 2nd house, 4th house, 6th house, 8th house, 10th house, 12th house. These are even signs. And odd signs are actually 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th. These are odd.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Guruji, we have to check from Aries.
गुरुजी आपकी आवाज रुक रुक के आ रही है, आपकी वीडियो ब्रेक हो रही है गुरुजी.
Yeah, it may be okay. Maybe it may be technical problem. Maybe technical problem. Let us see. Don't worry. I will repeat again. You ask me, I will repeat. Suppose if you take Mercury, Mercury is youngest sister, youngest brother, right? Suppose Mercury is associated with female planets, for example, Venus and Moon, then it will be related with male planets, for example, Sun and Mars, Jupiter, then it will be male planet. So suppose Mercury is posited in a particular zodiac, it is not connected to any female planet and any male planet, then we have to check the zodiac in which Mercury is posited. If the zodiac is male zodiac or female zodiac, so based on that we will predict that Mercury is male or female. Okay, suppose Mercury is in Aries, then it will be male. Mercury is in Taurus, it will be female. So Mercury is in for example Leo, so it will be male. Okay, so 4th rule here, if Mars having Venus in the 7th house, the native will have sister. Suppose Mars is aspecting Venus in the seventh from Mars, not Lagna. We are talking about from Mars. Understand? Please ask.
गुरुजी आपकी आवाज कट कट के आ रही है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है. आपकी
Hello.
वीडियो ब्रेक हो रही है. गुरुजी आपकी वीडियो ब्रेक हो रही है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ गुरुजी वीडियो ब्रेक.
Yeah, please
आप एक बार
mute yourself. Okay. If you mute, there will be no problem. So I will repeat. Suppose Mars has Venus in the seventh house. From Mars, we have to count seventh house, not Lagna. Okay. So if Mars has Venus in the seventh house, the native will have sister. If Mars is in the seventh house from Venus, the native's wife will have brothers. The native's wife will have brothers. If Jupiter has no planet behind him, the native will be the eldest son to their parents. He is the eldest son. If Jupiter has no planet behind him, so behind means here preceding houses, 12th house, for example, 11th house. If there are no planets in the preceding house of Jupiter, then the native will be the eldest son to their parents. If Venus is debilitated, the native may not have sisters, or his sister is short-lived, or they may face many problems in life. If Venus is debilitated, suppose Venus is debilitated where in Pisces, so the native may not have sisters, or his sister is short-lived, or they may face many problems in life. If Mars is debilitated in which zodiac? Cancer. So if Mars is debilitated, the native may not have brother, or his brother is short-lived, or they may face many problems. If Mars is debilitated, the native may not have brother, or his brother is short-lived, or they may have face many problems. If Mars is hammered in between Rahu and Saturn, enemies, inveterate enemies, then the brother of the native will die in an accident. If Mars is conjoined with Rahu in 1259, the brother is prone to accident or accidental death. So that's why Mars is connected to Rahu or not, we have to check. Like this, Venus is hammered in between Rahu, Saturn, or Venus is conjoined with Rahu, then there will be danger to sister life. If Jupiter and Ketu do not have planets in between them, the native will be the youngest son. For example, Jupiter is in Taurus, and for example, in the second house or third house, Ketu is there. So in between Jupiter and Ketu, there is no planet, then the native will be the youngest son. It may be male or female. We are talking about for both here. When it comes to Venus, Venus is here in female horoscope, we will count Venus. And okay, native will be youngest son if Jupiter has Ketu. If Jupiter has Ketu and Rahu in the 12th house, the native will be the eldest son. So you understand this principle. Jupiter's preceding houses, Ketu or Rahu is there, then he will be the eldest son. Jupiter has in succeeding houses Ketu or Rahu, so we can also add Ketu or Rahu. Jupiter has Ketu or Rahu in the preceding houses. Jupiter or Rahu in the preceding houses, the native will be the youngest one or eldest one, and succeeding houses it will be the native will be youngest one. If Jupiter and Ketu or Rahu do not have any planets in between them, the native will be youngest son. And if Jupiter has Ketu or Rahu in the 12th house, the native will be the eldest son. If Mars is out of Rahu Ketu family circle, this is very important point, please note it. If Mars is out of Rahu Ketu family circle, the native may have one brother or step brother. So we have to check whether it is own brother or step brother. We should check sun, the position of sun. If sun is conjoined with more female planets, at least 2 female planets, father would get 2 marriages, so that he will have step brother. So moreover, in between sun and moon, if there is any female planet like Venus, then father get 2 marriages, but he is the second wife's son. So I will show you in example so that you will understand better. So let's continue rules. If Venus is out of Rahu Ketu family circle, the native may have one sister or one step sister. So to find out whether it is step sister or own sister, we have to check the position of father. If moon has Venus before, if sun has moon before Venus, if sun has Venus before moon, or sun is associated with 2 female planets, then the husband, here father would have 2 marriages, so that we can conclude that father had 2 marriages. When Venus or Mars outside, then we can say he will be the step brother or step sister. So Mars is step brother and Venus is their step sister. If Mars conjoins Venus in watery signs, the native will have at least 2 sisters. If Mars has Ketu in the 7th house or associated with Ketu in 1st, 5th, 9th houses, the native will have up to 3 brothers. If Venus or Moon has Ketu in 7th house or associated with Ketu 159, the native will have up to 3 sisters. But Venus and Moon should be strong planets. So even Mars also should be very strong planet. So when we are predicting siblings. So if Mars plus Ketu giving more than 2 here, at least triplet. Ketu denotes triplet. That's why at least up to 3 siblings. And Venus Moon is having Ketu, then it will be at least 3 female siblings. Mars Ketu, 3 male siblings. Okay. Suppose in this horoscope, Jupiter has no planet in the 12th house, and in between Jupiter and Ketu there is no planet. So we can say he is the eldest son to their parents. So he has no elder brother or sisters. Okay. So Jupiter has no planets in the 12th house. Moreover, in between Jupiter and Ketu or Rahu, there is no planet. Then we can say the native is the eldest son. So now you can identify eldest son like this. And second, so here in this horoscope, so Saturn is here. Generally in this, after Jupiter, Saturn or Rahu is there. Also Saturn aspect or Rahu aspect in the 2nd house. So there will be no younger siblings. So he is the only eldest son to their family, only one. Here we are talking about only one. So in this horoscope, you see, in between Jupiter and Rahu, in the preceding houses, there is no planet. So he is the eldest son. He is the eldest son. So in this horoscope, you see in the preceding houses, Ketu is there in the 12th house. So that's why he is the eldest son. In this horoscope, Jupiter does not have any planet in the 12th house. Moreover, Jupiter has the aspect of Rahu. So that's why he is the eldest son. He does not have any elder brothers. This is a Tollywood megastar, and in this horoscope, you see Jupiter does not have any planet in the 12th house, and in between Jupiter and Ketu, there are no planets. So there are no planets. He is the eldest son. And Jupiter has, you see, in the second house, in the succeeding houses, Mars is one brother, Mercury is one brother, Venus is one sister, and Moon is one sister. So this native has two brothers and two sisters. Two brothers and two sisters. So in the preceding houses, there are no planets. That's why he is the eldest son to their family, to their parents. And this native has siblings, no elder siblings. He has only younger siblings only. Mars and Mercury, Venus and Moon. Sun is here father. So we don't count it as sibling. So when it comes to number of sibling like that, we can predict, because Mars is with 3 planets. So these how to predict the number of siblings, including the native. Suppose here you see Mars is with Mercury, Sun and Venus. So there are 4 planets. Including with Mars, there are 4 planets. That means these people are 4 children to their parents. Like this, based on Mercury, we can predict that the children, number of siblings in the family. So in his family, they are 4 siblings. So he has here 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So here it denotes number of siblings. This is Dr. Srinivasan Shastri, our Nadi astrologer. Unfortunately, we missed him, and he also generally worked for BNN, and but he mixed even Parashara and other systems also. So that is a problem with all astrologers, because those who have knowledge of astrology, Vedic astrology and other concepts, generally they mix. That is not a problem. That may be one kind of research, of course. Anyhow, he is a good, he was a good Nadi astrologer. In this horoscope, out of Rahu Ketu family circle, what do you mean by Rahu Ketu family circle? All the planets are one side and only one planet is outside. So here Mars is outside. So this is called Mars is out of Rahu Ketu family circle. So this Mars may be brother or step brother, own brother or step brother. So we have to identify, is he step brother or own brother? So how can we say, if it is step brother, father might be having 2 children, 2 marriages. Father might have 2 marriages. So now we have to come to identify whether this Mars is own brother or step brother. We have to come to Sun. So Sun has 2 female planets in the succeeding house, here second house. So Moon is here, the native's mother, and Sun is here, the native's father. In between Sun and Moon, Venus is there. So first Sun touches Venus. That's why this Venus is his father's first wife, and Moon is his father's second wife. So that's mean Moon is his mother. That's why he is the second wife son. He is the second wife son. So then Mars is. You can ask me, sir, you are telling Mars is younger brother. So here this man, second wife son. So first wife already as child here. Is he elder or younger? He is elder, no doubt. Rahu Ketu family circle outside Mars is there. So it may be elder. So here we are talking about only sibling. Whether he is younger or younger, we don't consider. Whether he has step brothers or not. Yes, he has step brothers. He may be elder or he may be younger. So it need not be Saturn is there. Okay. So even Mars also denotes younger brother and elder brother. So when out of Rahu Ketu family circle, Mars, most of the cases, it will be elder only. So he has elder brother, that too step brother, because his father got two marriages. His father got two marriages. So that's why out of Rahu Ketu family circle, if Mars is there, definitely the native will have step brother. But we have to check. Sun has two female planets in the second house or third house or in the same house. See, if it is same house, degree wise you count which planet is before Venus precedes Moon or Moon precedes Venus. So suppose Sun touches first degree wise Venus, so he will marry somebody, and later he would marry this man, this native's mother. So this native will be then second wife son. So Srinivasan Shastri ji, he was second wife son to his father. His father got two marriages. Okay. I will show you one more example. So this is Akhil Akineni. Actually, our film actor Nagarjun, Tollywood actor, his second wife son. So you see, sun is here, first touches Venus, and then sun will come and touches here moon. So if sun has Venus in the second house and moon is in the 12th house, then father is married father will get two marriages. And as sun is first touching Venus, and sun does not aspect retro, it does not aspect anti-clockwise. So that's why it definitely touches Venus only. So that's why Venus is first wife, his mother is second wife. He is the second wife's son to his father. He is second wife's son to his father. So his father got first wife. So like that we can predict. So suppose Rahu Ketu, Jupiter is one side and Mars is another side. We have to take Jupiter and Mars. Jupiter is one side, Jupiter is the GV, another side Mars is there. And one more extraordinary example I will give you. This is junior NTR, because senior NTR is his grandfather. In this horoscope, Jupiter is one side and Mars is another side. So that's why out of Rahu Ketu circle, Mars is considered to be step brother. Okay. So now Mars is step brother. Okay. Not only Mars, Sun is also outside. And I think we have discussed it or not. We did not discuss, I think. So if Sun is outside, father may be other caste, or father may be other religion, belonging to other caste, other religion, or foreigner. Okay. And the moon is here with the Jupiter in the same direction. This is his family. For example, moon is here. And the moon is actually connected to Mercury in the same direction. Mercury is here, green in color. Moon is with the flag here, Dwaja. So flag. So flag is here in green color, because Mercury and Ketu. Mercury is green in color and Ketu is flag. So these two are connected to moon. Moon is the half moon on the moon is actually in this is so moon is here, the mother. At the same time, moon is of symbol generally. If you see Muslim flags, for example, the flag will be in green color and there will be moon symbol on it, right? So that's why his mother is Muslim. So I am giving here mother's caste and religion. Moon is here. So moon is here actually with Ketu and Mars. Moon is here mother. We are talking about mother's religion. In the similar way, father. Father is here son, and father is here with Mars and Rahu. Father is here with Mars. Mars is generally, you see, we can say Mars is Kshatriya, Sun is Kshatriya generally. So that's why father is here Kshatriya. So in Hinduism, for example. So father is a Hindu and mother is Muslim. So mother here, moon is connected to Mercury and Ketu. It denotes mother is Muslim caste and father is here Kshatriya. So in Hinduism, Kshatriya is highest caste. So highest caste. So that's why this man is coming from, father is coming from highest caste in Hinduism, Hindu, and moon is here mother, mother is Muslim. This is one thing.
Sir, one question.
Yeah.
मून यहाँ पे 159 राशि में बैठा हुआ है, मतलब सिंह राशि में, तो ये क्षत्रिय होना चाहिए, तो फिर मुस्लिम तो राहु से आएगा, तो वीनस राहु मुस्लिम हो सकते हैं?
No. Here moon is not connected to Rahu.
तो फिर सर ये मुस्लिम कैसे हुई है लेडीज?
That is what I am telling. Mercury is green in color. Ketu is flag, Muslim flag. Understand?
Half moon.
Yeah, moon is half moon and Mercury is green in color and Ketu is flag. Muslim flag in which color? Green color.
And half moon.
Yes, half moon. That's why mother is here belonging to Muslim. And son is here father. Father is with Mars. Generally, Mars denotes Kshatriya, Vamsha, the caste of Kshatriya. That means in our area it is Reddy community and it is Chaudhary community, Rao community. You see some Raos in our Telugu people and they have Rao and Reddy names in their preceding or succeeding prefix and suffixes in the names. Rao and Reddy. These are in they are our domineering community in Hinduism in our area. Not I'm talking about other areas. So in some areas Brahmins, in some areas something. Okay, like that. So Mars is here Kshatriya. Kshatriya is a higher community in our region. So that's why I'm telling he is Hindu upper caste and she is Muslim caste. Okay, mother. Now what I'm trying to tell you is in between Rahu and Ketu, one side Jupiter and Venus, Mercury. So Jupiter is the native and his family is mother. Okay. And Saturn is their profession. Okay. And another side we have 4 planets, Mars, Venus and Mercury. Venus is also out of Rahu Ketu orbit. So Mars is step brother, Mercury is one step brother, so 2 step brothers, and Venus is step sister. So father, if he is married 2 marriages, father gets 2 marriages, so he might have 3 step siblings, 2 step brothers and 1 step sister. Actually, you see, son is married. Here father got 2 marriages or not? First we have to check. So Sun has in the succeeding houses two female planets, and in between Sun and Moon, Sun is father of this Netu and Moon is mother of this Netu. In between this father of this Netu and mother of this Netu, there is one female planet Venus. So first father touches Venus and then he touches his mother Moon. So that's why, is he the first wife son or second wife son? He is the second wife son. So do you understand? I will repeat once again if you don't understand. What I am trying to tell you is, in between father and mother Karaka, if there is any female planet, so father first get that marriage, first marriage, and Moon is here second marriage. Venus is with first marriage with Venus and second marriage with Moon. Moon is mother here, Sun is father. So this horoscope person is the second wife son, not first wife son. So first wife has three siblings. Through three children. One is Mars here, step brother, and Mercury is second one, and Venus is here, third one. So total here the Netu has three children. So his father, Netu's father, first wife, with first wife he got three children. Later his father married his mother and he is the only son. Here the Netu is the only son and he is the youngest also, because there is no planet in the second house. Ketu is there, he is the youngest, and Saturn is there. For example, there is a planet, it denotes elder sibling. So not to this person, because he had step brothers and step sister. So that's why this man is the youngest one, only son to his mother and not his father. His father had another three children with the first wife. So this is the thing, we have to predict that if outside Rahu Ketu family circle, if there is any, yes, yeah, let me finish. Outside Rahu Ketu family circle, if there is any planet, particularly Mars, it will be step brother. Yeah, Pradeep ji, please ask.
Sir, can I ask that the first wife may expire as because Venus and Rahu both together in the same sign?
Yeah. So actually, you see, Rahu is connected to Sun and Mars. That is, we are going to discuss. Rahu.
Venus and Rahu.
Listen to me. So Rahu actually is Venus in the second position. Venus is actually what is it called? We can say lower degree, and Rahu is in higher degree and Venus is lower degree. So it will definitely finish first wife. But what happened here is Jupiter is retro and aspecting Venus. Jupiter is retro and aspecting Venus. That's why first wife is safe and first stepsister is also safe.
Yes.
First stepsister is also safe. But here you see, Sun and Mars both are hammered in between Rahu and Mercury. Mars enemy is Mercury and Mars enemy is Rahu. That's why first he lost his first step brother. Okay. Then father. So both died in same accident. Accidental death, car accident. Both father and here brother. But first who died, brother or here this one? First it is brother, because Mars is hammered in between two enemies, Rahu and Mercury. And Sun is okay. Sun is connected to Rahu. This is okay. He will. This is Panchama dosha for this Netu. So that's why he did not get any female sibling to his mother. Not I'm not talking about father. So later his father died. So both Rahu anti-clockwise finishes Mars and Sun. First, why it took Mars? Because Mercury is there. Mercury is also aspecting here in between Mercury and these things. And
गुरु जी जुपिटर भी तो मार्स को देख रहा है, जुपिटर भी तो देख रहा है मार्स को.
no, it is retro. Jupiter is retro.
Latter part of life, Jupiter will go in the Sagittarius.
Jupiter
Sorry,
is,
Jupiter will come in the this thing,
yes.
Libra.
Jupiter is retro, it is not aspecting Mars. Jupiter is retro, it is aspecting Venus. That's why in the stepsister, here Venus is safe. His sister is safe. And another Mercury is retro, so that's why another brother is safe. So one sister and one brother is safe in among step siblings. And Mars is here, first brother. He died because of Rahu aspect, and father also died because of Rahu aspect. This is untimely death to father, and both died. Brother and father died in accident. That is because of Rahu. Okay, is it clear? Any
Sir,
doubt? Yeah.
one question, sir.
Yeah, please.
सर ये जुपिटर रेट्रो है, लेकिन सर 50% तो देखेगा मार्स को.
No, off aspect is not enough. Moreover, you see, Mercury is retro and it is aspecting Jupiter. So that's why this off aspect also will be cancelled here. Mercury is also retro here. So Mercury comes to Pisces and it will aspect Jupiter. That's why Jupiter becomes 0 here. So that's why Jupiter is retro and here it is aspecting only Venus. So that's why only Venus. That's why sister is safe here, though Rahu here, and first wife is safe. Pradeep sir asked me good question.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
सर कोई भी रेट्रो प्लेनेट होता है उसके टू साइड इफेक्ट होते हैं, तो यहाँ जुपिटर का इफेक्ट क्यों नहीं है मार्स के ऊपर?
No, here Jupiter is generally Brahaspati. It will bless anybody. Okay. But when it comes to Jupiter, Mercury is also retro and aspecting Jupiter. So Mercury is enemy. Understand? Mercury is enemy to Jupiter. Whenever Mercury aspects Jupiter, it will lose its power. It is, as you said, it is okay. Jupiter is aspecting this house. But
Sir,
here, yes.
your voice has gone, sir, for 1 minute.
Okay.
सर एक बात बताओ मेरे को कि ये इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि किसी भी कोई भी प्लेनेट रेट्रो है तो वहां पे उसकी एस्पेक्ट नहीं होगी सामने?
There will be, it will aspect both houses. Okay. No problem. But it is affected by Mercury, I am telling. Mercury is retro and aspecting Jupiter. Understand? Mercury is aspecting Jupiter. Mercury is retro here. So Mercury is supposed to be here. Okay. Now Mercury is aspecting Jupiter or not. So Jupiter becomes 0.
Okay.
So that's why it will not give result.
अगर सर मतलब दो प्लेनेट अगर रेट्रो हो तो उसके एस्पेक्ट नहीं ली जाएगी एक जगह पे?
Not those planets here. Here, not 2 planets. Mercury is aspecting or not. That is, we have to check. If Jupiter is strong or not, we have to check.
Okay.
Jupiter does not. Jupiter is not strong when Mercury is aspecting. Okay.
Okay.
That is final. If Jupiter is aspected by Mercury, it is not even associated. If Jupiter is associated with Mercury, Jupiter is not strong. But when it comes to education, he will have good education because Mercury needs the support of Jupiter. Guru is, without Guru, he cannot learn.
मतलब सर यही हो गया कि अगर गुरु के ऊपर किसी दुश्मन ग्रह की दृष्टि पड़ रही है तो गुरु कमजोर हो जाएगा.
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, whether it is here, what I am trying to tell you is siblings here. We are talking about siblings. You asked me about siblings. If Mars is outside Rahu Ketu family circle, Mars is there, then he will have one brother or step sibling, step brother. So how to identify step brother here? So Sun has any female planets in the succeeding houses. Suppose in between Sun and Moon, if Venus is there, so definitely father will have two marriages and Moon is second wife. And here, because Venus is in between Sun and Moon. Suppose Venus is posited in here in Leo and Moon is posited in Gemini, then what will happen? So definitely his mother is first wife, and then we can say Venus is second wife. So like that we have to check. In between Sun and Moon, any planet is there, Moon will be second wife. After Moon, any female planet is there, Moon will be the first wife. Okay, in between Sun and Venus, Moon is there, mother will be first wife. In between Sun and Moon, Venus is there, mother will be second wife.
Clear, sir, clear.
So that is the.
Sir, just one question on this.
Yeah.
Here, Sun and Venus are not conjoined, but if supposing Sun and Venus were conjoined, then could we have seen Venus degrees also? Like if Venus was in higher degree than Sun, then even then Venus will come in between Sun and Moon.
No.
Suppose Venus is in, for example, Venus is in lower degree. Okay. It's a good question. I showed you the same example actually in the previous chart. I will explain again. Okay, suppose these three are like this, sir. Sun, Venus and Moon. In between,
Yes.
first Sun touches Moon, not Venus. Already Sun crossed Venus. This is actually, so second, if Venus is Venus precedes Sun, so Venus will be second wife, and Sun has in the succeeding Moon. Suppose Sun touches Moon here, so Moon will be the first one. So that is the difference. If they are in same house also, we can predict like this.
Sir, can you please repeat?
No, yeah, definitely. Sun is here father. Father is conjoined with two female planets, Venus and Moon. Okay. So now Sun is touching Moon first. So behind Sun, Venus is there. So that's why if Sun touches Moon first, it will be the first wife. And Venus, it is not touching. It is conjoined only. That's why it will be the second wife.
So
Sun,
Venus is still a second wife already.
Yeah, suppose.
No,
Yeah,
or does it mean that the father had an affair only?
No.
Huh.
If Sun is conjoined with more female planets, more marriages will take place. But
Okay.
it may be Sun may behind or preceding or succeeding houses are in the same house, preceding degree and succeeding degree. It may have female planets. Okay. So, but first Sun touches which planet? Moon or any other planet we have to check. Because Moon is mother of this native. We are talking the mother of this native is first wife or second wife or third wife. That is we have to identify. So as Sun touches Moon, this mother will be the first wife to his father.
Okay.
Suppose Venus is here. So first Sun touches
Venus.
Venus. So Venus will be the first wife and Moon is second wife. So that's why to this native, Moon is a mother. So mother is the second wife to his father. Mother is second wife to father. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if
Okay,
Sun
sir,
is,
I got it.
Sun,
Just one more question. I probably missed that. You talked about the family circle between Rahu and Ketu.
Yeah.
Now, which side is it? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
It may be clockwise or anti-clockwise. Both can be treated as family circle. But the thing is here, Jupiter is which side and family is which side. So we have to, all the planets are one side, and suppose any planet is outside, that will be foreign country and foreign out of family circle. So actually, you see, in our Hindu, we are male domineering society, so father domineering society. That's why his family circle is actually outside. So, but Jupiter is one side and Moon is one side. So Moon is here mother, mother is other community, and father is other community. So mother is one community and father is one community. Mother is one religion and father is one religion. Mother is one country, coming from one country, and father will be coming from one country. Like this, these families will be like this, if they are like that. So out of Rahu Ketu, so it will denote the country, religion, and caste.
So you mean to say, wherever the sun is between Rahu and Ketu, like Rahu is moving towards the sun.
Yeah.
So this is.
It may be Ketu can be here also. Ketu can be here and Rahu can be here. That is not
So whichever side sun is there, that is the family circle.
Yes.
Whichever side sun is there.
Yes, yes. So
and the other side is outside.
Yes, yes. Here we are this man intercaste marriage. That's why we are telling that sun and moon. We are taking sun and moon. But generally, Jupiter is which side? So that will be actually Jupiter family circle, sun, moon, and all the family people are in which side? That will be the family. And out of Rahu Ketu family circle, whatever comes. Suppose Mars is there, step brother. So foreign husband. So like that. So suppose Jupiter is there, he will go out of his family and he will live somewhere. So we will discuss Rahu Ketu family circle, that is one class in our next class. So here you understand only either Rahu Ketu, whatever it may be. Rahu can be this side or Ketu can be that side. So suppose Rahu, in the place of Rahu, Ketu can be there. In the place of Rahu here, Ketu place Rahu can be there. But outside, what is there? Mars is here, step brother, and Sun is here, father, other caste, and Mars is outside, husband is other caste, and husband may be foreigner. So other husband will go leave the family and he will live somewhere in the foreign. So like this, we will predict this Rahu Ketu family circle. We will discuss in our next class. But here, what I want to try to tell you is to make it to make you understand. I will go back to another horoscope which we have discussed. Yeah, this is. Now you see, Rahu Ketu family circle outside Mars is there. This is outside Rahu Ketu family circle. And one more example. This is Rahu Ketu family circle. Outside Mars is there. Remaining planets are one side. All the planets are one side, should be one side, and only one or two, three planets outside. Then it will be out of Rahu Ketu family circle. So this family is different from this family. This is father's first wife family. Okay. And when it comes to religion, this is other religion. When it comes to country, it will be foreign country. So this is one country. In between Rahu and Ketu, this is one country. And Ketu to Rahu, one country. Outside is here Mars. If Mars is outside Rahu Ketu family circle, Mars will be own brother or step brother. That is the rule we are discussing. Okay. So let's not deviate from this principle to family circle. We will discuss family circle next class one. In our next class, we will discuss.
Yes, sir.
So is it clear or not now? Rahu Ketu family circle. I am talking about Rahu Ketu family circle.
Clear, sir.
Oh, fine. Yeah, one more example.
Sir, please tell sir one thing, sir, how to see number of siblings?
Yeah, you see, Jupiter's 12th house and Jupiter's second house, as we discussed earlier. That is one thing. Like this, for example, Jupiter does not have any planets here. So in the 12th house, there is no planets here. So that's why there are no elders. So next again, so it will be 12th house and 11th house. We have to check. And at the same time, 12th house direction. So then it will be 9th house. Okay. No. 12th house direction means it will be 12th house direction we have to check. And at the same time, second house and second house direction we can check. So here there are no elders, and Jupiter has here 5 planets actually, other than Sun here. So your Sun is father, so we don't count. So that's why here, how many female planets we have? Here Venus and Moon, and Mars and Mercury male planets. So this native has 2 male siblings and 2 female siblings. So like this, based on Jupiter preceding house and Jupiter succeeding house. So we will have practice more and more. Don't worry. This is only I am showing only principles. Yeah.
We'll see 12th and 11th, and for succeeding we'll see second and third.
Yes, and moreover second house direction and 12th house direction also.
Okay, sir.
Sir, 11, 3, 7, 11.
No, here we are only preceding and succeed. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Third house, okay. Second and third house and
12th.
Yeah.
And
12th house and 11th house. That is common. That is common.
Right, sir.
But we are talking about only Jupiter here. Jupiter preceding house, succeeding house. When it comes to Mars, from Mars, now for example, this native Mars has Venus and Moon. So if Mars is conjoined with the female planets, definitely there will be sisters. In 1, 5, 9, 3, 7, 11, you can count like that in the second house, and Mars is retro in the 12th house. And suppose Mars is having male planets in the 1, 5, 9, 3, 7, 11, you can count, you can predict that there are male siblings also. Okay. So now Mars is here connected with the Mercury. So that's why even in the third house, Saturn is here. So this is we are considering it 2 male, and Mars touching is here Venus and Moon. So from Mars also you can predict. From Jupiter also you can predict. There are 2 systems. You can predict from Jupiter or you can predict from Mars. You can take anything. So in this horoscope, Jupiter does not have any planets here, and if it is Mars only, we can predict number of planets only, but younger or elder you cannot predict. Okay, that is the problem with Mars. But Jupiter you can predict younger siblings and elder siblings. Because Jupiter does not have any planet in the 12th house, then it means elder only. 12th and 11th house, like that. So you read once, I will send the material and we will have practice sessions, don't worry. So every topic, marriage, I will take 1 day practice and I will give you some important charts. And for profession, I will give you some important charts. For children, I will give you some important charts. We will have practice, more practice in our future class. So now, one more chart I want to discuss. So let's discuss BNN charts, some BNN charts. I will take one more 20 minutes so that I can teach you better. You will understand better. This is actually from Brigu and Nadi. I have taken the chart number 207. Now you can understand BNN text. You read, and if you get any doubts, you ask me, and no problem in our classes. So and so chart I have read. I don't understand this chart. I will explain. So try to read BNN Brigu and Nadi. So if you want to, for example, understand, if you think you don't understand, then you go with this textbook. This is Core of Nadi Astrology. Wonderful book. This is 1 minute. I will show. This is actually Core of Nadi Astrology. It's a wonderful book, or R.G. Rao sir. So you purchase it. So it is available in, I think, Amazon, like that.
I have, sir.
Yeah. You read whatever the charts. There are 100 charts, and now you will understand because you got basics now.
Sir, एक request थी आपसे.
Yes, what you say?
एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि ये जो आपके 12-13 जने ग्रुप में है, 15, ये मैं चाह रहा हूँ इनका एक ना व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बना दिया जाए, ज्यादा बेटर है प्रैक्टिस के लिए.
So no problem. This is already WhatsApp group we have this group. Your number is also there, I think.
तो सर इनके नंबर या तो
otherwise I will add. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, तो मेरे को ऐड कर दोगे आप.
So BNN chart is here 2207. You check this. Venus is in the second to Mars indicates that the native will have sister. This is the one clue here Nandishwara has given us. Nandishwara has given us one clue. If Venus is with Mars or Venus is in the 7th house, Venus is connected to Mars, then definitely the native will have one sister. So not one sister, I mean Venus is sister. So that's why the native will have a sister. The presence of Venus in between Mars and Mercury. These are enemies actually. Mercury and Mars both are enemies. So suppose Venus is hemmed in between Rahu and Mars or Mars and Mercury, then the native Venus will have some problem. Wife will have some problem. She will not harmonious and happy life. She will not have harmonious life. Wife, sister does not have harmonious life. So that is because Venus is hemmed in between enemies. So this is the clue, one clue. And moreover, let's continue reading. Mercury and Moon in the second house to Venus indicates the sister as having no happy and harmonious relationship. Suppose whenever Venus has Mercury Moon in the second house, so Moon and Mercury both are enemies here. Moon and Mercury both are enemies. So there will be fighting here. So in the second house, this is Kudumbasthana. For Venus, the wife, second house will be Kudumbasthana, Dhanasthana, so Vaksthana. That's why there will be always fightings and there will be always disturbances in her family. So she is not happy. She will not happy married life. So sister, that is one thing. And one more thing here is Mars conjunction with Rahu indicates loss of some brother. So this is already we have discussed in the accidents, even in this class also in the rules I told you. If Mars is conjoined with Rahu in 159 and 2nd, 6th and 10th house, then Mars is here sibling. One of the siblings will die. So or his life will be, the native brother's life will be and very problematic. So loss of some brother. So here one of the siblings. Here Mars is siblings. not particularly younger brother. Mars is siblings. So that's why one of the siblings may die. So I don't say all the siblings. If there is only one, he will die. That's a different thing. The native will have no female issues due to moon's position in the second house to various Venus. So Venus gives actually children. So suppose Venus touches moon here, it will give female children. In our previous class, we have discussed that Mercury touches moon, then it will give female children. Or Venus has moon in the 7th house, it will give first child will be female. But here, this Nandishwara is negating children here. So this native will be deprived of female children. Why? Because Mercury, moon are enemies here. So because of that, so moon is here female, but Mercury is connected to moon. So that's why this is the dosha, Garbha dosha. She may get even abortion also, female birth and abortion or miscarriage, because Ketu is also in the same direction. So that's why no female progeny. And this chart promises male progeny actually. So Jupiter here, Sun, Jupiter and Sun will give him later 4 sons here. So you see, Venus is aspecting. Venus touches first Mercury, moon, and later Sun, and then Jupiter, and then Saturn. So in the successive houses, it will touch us like this. Sir, you are telling that Jupiter is not aspected Jupiter here. Yes, it is not aspecting, but in the successive houses, first it will touch moon and sun and Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn is here actually in which house? It is in dual governing planet house. So dual house. So that's why Sun, Jupiter and Saturn. So Sun, Jupiter 1, 1 and Saturn is here 2. That's why it will be total 4 children. 4 male children this native will get. So that is what Nandishwara gave here. The verdict of Nandishwara is like that. So Venus is touching here all the planets. That's why we are predicting like that. Otherwise, if there is no Jupiter, then we cannot predict like that. So only whether it is aspecting or not.
सर ये मैरिज के बाद कब देख सकते हैं कि कितने टाइम में बच्चे हुए हैं इसके ये चार?
Sir, not now. Not now. Let us discuss. Okay. You missed that class. Okay. You missed that class. And in Jupiter rounds, you will learn. In Jupiter rounds, we can predict like that. So, like this here, Nandishwara gave 2 important clues here. If Venus is hemmed in between enemies, her life will be horrible. And Mars is conjoined with Rahu, there will be death of brother. And Moon and Mercury in the second house of Venus, so there will be no female progeny. And later, whatever the planets, they are on in successive. As all the planets are in successive houses, Venus gives here 4 male, up to 4 male. But here, Saturn is considered to be unique planet, that is, and already it is in successive houses. Sun, Jupiter, it is conjoined Saturn. And moreover, Jupiter and Saturn both are exchanged here. Okay. So that's why. So Jupiter and Saturn, as exchanged, Saturn becomes male here. Actually, Saturn is posited in which house? Female house, 12th house. But why it is considered to be male? Saturn is exchanged with Jupiter with male planet. Moreover, it will come to male zodiac, its own house, Aquarius, because these two are exchanged here. That's why here the Nate will have 4 children, and 3 planets, 3 and 1 planet is here due in a double house. It will give 2 children.
सर ये अपने जुड़वा संतान और ये जो गोद लेते हैं देते हैं, इसको कैसे देखेंगे?
Yes, what do you say?
मतलब जुड़वा संतान, twins.
Twins, not now, not now. In this class, I can't,
Okay.
because I have to teach one class.
Okay.
You missed it. You missed that class.
Okay.
So actually, it is very simple. Fifth house Lord is posited in jewel house or not. That means Gemini, Virgo, and what is this called? Sagittarius and Pisces. That is one thing. And fifth house should be, must be definitely jewel house. And moreover, it may be Aquarius and Scorpio also. Then the native will get beget twins. Okay. So now, anyhow, let's discuss some other charts. In this house, you see, the native is second son to his father. So this is one kind of prediction. So we have to check Sun and Jupiter. So all are here. Sun is father, Jupiter is the native. In between Sun and Jupiter, there is one planet. So this planet is elder brother and Jupiter is younger brother. So the native. So that's why his father got two children, for example. So to his father, he is the second child. First child is Mars and second child is Jupiter. Is it clear? Any doubt? In between Sun and Jupiter, if there is any planet, so the planet is elder one and Jupiter is the younger one. So that's why Sun has here father, Sun is father. From Sun we can also predict children. From father, Sun, Jupiter, in between Jupiter, any planet is there. Suppose if it is 4 planets, 5 planets away, we don't consider. Only if it is in the second house, only associated. If Sun is associated with any planets like Jupiter, then only we have to check. Okay, only up to 2 houses only. So don't ask me, sir, my Sun is in Gemini and my Jupiter is in, for example, here Sagittarius, and there are no here there are some other planets here. Suppose you take this Jupiter here, you take here Jupiter. Suppose there are so many planets, sir, I have only one brother, but here there are 4 planets. Don't ask me like that. So here what I am trying to tell you is, if Jupiter and Sun are in successive houses, 1 or 3, up to 2 houses, 3rd house. Okay. Then if there is any planet in the in between Sun and Jupiter, so Mars is here. So this native has one elder brother, and he is the second son. We can say he is the second son. So this is core of Nadi astrology. The book I showed you. In that book, I have taken this chart. And from core of Nadi astrology, I have taken another chart. You see here, Jupiter. Please mute yourself. Somebody, Kannaji or somebody. Lenivo. Please mute yourself. There is a disturbance. Please mute. Yeah, if you don't mute, then even my voice may not come. Here in this horoscope, you see the native has no siblings. The native has no siblings. So Jupiter does not have any planet in the 12th house and in the 12th house direction. So you see in the 12th house direction, there Jupiter does not have any planet. So only we have to check Jupiter 12th house, and at the same time 12th house direction Ketu is here. So Ketu is aspecting 12th house. When Ketu is aspecting 12th house, there will be no elder brothers. Even Rahu also. If Rahu is aspecting 12th house, there will be no elder brothers, elder sisters. Now you see in the second house, Jupiter, Rahu itself is there. When Rahu is there, Even Saturn is also retro. Saturn is also aspecting second house of Jupiter. So that's why this is actually family house. Family house means son, father, mother, and his family is his brother and sister, general. So Rahu's second house is occupied by here. Jupiter's second house is occupied by Rahu. So that's why there will be no children. So Rahu's second house or 12th house is occupied by Rahu, Ketu. Or if there is no any planet, if there is no planet, then we can say. Suppose here Saturn is here, for example, he will have elder brother. Or Mars is there, he will have elder brother. He will have elder brother. So Mars is not elder brother. He has elder brother or not. That is we are here talking. Suppose we want to talk about the life history of his elder brother, we have to check Saturn only, not Mars. From Saturn we have to discuss. Here only siblings we are talking. Mars is sibling. It may be elder or younger. When we are particularly talking about our younger brother, we will discuss, we will take Rahu, Mars, and we will discuss his life and his character and his attitude from Mars. So this is one horoscope from CNA, core of Nadi astrology. And this is also same. So you see, check here, Sun and Jupiter. In between Sun and Jupiter, there is no planet. So Rahu is degree wise already crossed Sun. So here only better. Let us note here Sun, so that you won't get confusion. Now you see, in between Sun and Jupiter, there is no planet. So he is the elder Sun. So Sun here, there is no planet. Second house direction from Sun. Here there is no direction, no planet, and here also no planet. If Sun has in the second house, in between, as Jupiter is in the third house, if there is any planet, for example, here Mars is here, then we can say the native will have elder brother. So in between Sun and Jupiter, the zodiac is empty and its direction is also empty. So that's why he is the eldest son to his father. So this is one thing.
And maybe the single son.
Yeah. We are talking about only eldest.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yes, you may be right.
Because
yes.
in the previous chart, what you showed about,
yes,
that in the 12 of Jupiter, no planet is there. He is the eldest son.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
And Jupiter on his sun on his round, after Jupiter, it will meet with the Ketu.
So in between Jupiter and Ketu, there is no planet. No. In
previous one.
Yeah, this is the what I show.
This one. So,
yes.
So sun will end with Ketu. So single sun.
Yes. There will be no, because Jupiter here, Jupiter has no planets here in between Ketu, Jupiter and Ketu. In between Jupiter and Ketu, there is no planet. He is the youngest son and here eldest son because of Rahu and Jupiter. In between Rahu and
सर जुपिटर से 12th हाउस में सन हो तो एल्डर बोलेंगे उसको.
Sun, yeah, that is what I'm telling. If there is no planet in between Sun and Jupiter.
If
One minute. Let me finish and we will discuss one more chart. So Jupiter here does not have any planet in the 12th house and 12th house direction. Okay. So here no planet is here, and 12th house. You forget about Sun because we are not talking about Sun, because Sun has many planets and Sun is not in the before Jupiter, Sun is not in the 12th house and second house only. You consider. If Sun is Jupiter's 12th house and 11th house, then only you consider father and son relationship. In between any planets are there. But here you see in this horoscope, Jupiter's 12th house direction there is no planet, and Jupiter's second house direction we have planet. Venus is there. That's why this man is the elder one, and he has one sister only. Because in the 12th house there is no planet, 12th house direction, and in the second house direction we have Venus. Venus is female. So he has one sibling here. He has one sibling here. So that is sister.
Younger.
Yeah, younger one. So now ask me questions. Pradeep ji. Yeah. Yeah, ask anybody. Anybody can ask.
Sir, understood.
Yeah. Jupiter does not have any planet in the 12th house direction and 12th house. Moreover, Jupiter is in between Rahu and Jupiter. There is no planet. Rahu and Jupiter, there is no planet. So he is the elder. And he has in the second house, there is third house, there is no planet. There is no planet. For our second house direction, we have only Venus. So that's why Venus is sister here. Younger sister. He has younger sister.
Right.
Okay, any other questions? I am concluding the session. You ask me questions if you want.
Guruji?
Yeah.
Kindly add my number in that WhatsApp group, no, for discussion group is there.
Okay.
No, because
Sure.
Sir, mera bhi.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Okay, I will send you this file now. I will
Sir,
send you.
today itself we try to send.
Yeah, now itself I will send. Okay, within 5 minutes it will be with you.
Then it will be in the memory.
Yes. Okay, sure. Good day, all of you.